Hello and welcome to another Wise Option eLearning. In today's video, we are going to be going over just in that example that we made in the last video, we're going to be putting it to use here in printing the statements. So I've made my smart billing query from the last video, which if you didn't watch that, please go back and watch that. In the last video, I made a query asking Wise Option to show me everyone with an account balance is greater than zero as of today who wanted a paper bill and those that I had not done a massive print on in the last 20 days. So I've gone back here to print my statements. I've selected that query and it's given me 30 records. So in this case, maybe I'd like to print them all, but there's a handful here that have to go through an additional review process and I'm not ready to print those yet. So I'm going to unselect several here, click print selected ones only. And I do recommend whenever you actually use this in smart billing, I always recommend, especially on the printed ones, that you save this before printing. So for example, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to print this. I preview it first, especially when using smart billing. I recommend you preview it. And when it comes up here, I recommend that we go ahead and, oh, I generated the wrong one. Generating a summary report. We're going to print that again. So I'm not going to refresh because I refreshed. It'd be gone, but I'm going to did the wrong settings here. All right, try that again. So always still previewing first. And when it generates this preview here, I'm going to go ahead and pull that up. So here it is here. And I would recommend here exporting it and saving it as a PDF to your computer and then printing it from there. Especially when using smart billing, please save it as a PDF file to your computer first and print it from there. So if I were to save this and now I want to go ahead, I want to close this to move on and maybe send some e-bills. If I refresh this page here, you'll notice that all of those that I selected are gone and it leaves me with just these 8 because these ones I did not select and I have not done a massive print for in the last 20 days now, but all the other ones I did. So whenever I'm done reviewing these, whether that be tomorrow or the next couple days, I can come back here and I can select again and print them again. Again, this would be the same process, very similar process for e-billing. I've created a query that's also my e-billing, working the same, asking Wise Option to give me a list of customers that have a balance greater than zero as of today, and that I haven't sent an e-bill to in the last 20 days. So basically identical query to the print, except I did massive e-billing instead of print. And so again, it gives me these 30 records saying, hey, these all have elected to send e-bills and you haven't sent them an e-bill in the last 20 days. Again, I selected 20. You could do a different date range there. And they have an account balance greater than zero. So again, I can select these and select the ones I don't want to send them, e-bill. As soon as I e-bill them, I can refresh this and it's going to leave only the ones that I haven't sent yet. Hope this helps. Let us know if you have any questions.